But we're going to jump right back into Street Fighter 5.
All right, we got Mr. ROM himself. The Mohawk is coming back.
And you can hear the heavy metal rock music coming out right now. He's definitely making a statement. People are bobbing their heads in the crowd.
I like how he has heavy metal rock, and he comes out very slowly from the doorway. Kind of just
trying to act like he's got some swagger right there.
Now, ROM is probably one of the strongest Bisons so far as well, too. I mean, he's been using a lot of Bison. I know he's made a couple switches from Vega. Whose dog is that? Is that ROM's dog?
That is not.
Oh.
I do not recognize that dog.
Well, ROM, that is definitely the top dog. Like I said.
Oh, wow. All right. I think we're done for the night.
Why?
That top dog.
Oh,
line.
the top dog.
I really appreciated that.
Now, ROM has been using a lot of Bison. I heard he was originally a Vega main.
That's true. So going back to Season 1, ROM was actually one of the strongest Vegas here in North America. I think at EVO 2016, he came in 17th, I believe. So he was the highest ranking Vega, only after Nemo, who made top 8 that year. And he stuck with him through Season 2, but Season 2, Vega got hit with a lot of nerfs. And since then, he'd been looking around for some different characters and settled on Bison. Yeah. But
TheGoodRyan has not been looking around at all. He knows who his true main is. Coming out, TheGoodRyan, the bad Ryan.
I know, it seems like TheGoodRyan and ROM have some pretty similar tastes in music.
I know, right? That's actually pretty true. Is this the same song, Stop Sign?
Is this the same song? I don't know. To me, it sounds like the same song. Ooh, I don't know. Some people might be mad about that comment.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Don't get mad, guys. Don't get mad. Don't get mad about that comment. Sorry.
We're just joking. We're just having a good time.
Yeah. You know, ROM has that face where he will mess you up. But then when you talk to him, he's like the nicest guy ever. Oh, okay. Stop sign things differently.
I kid.
Stop sign thing. You know, I still haven't had a full conversation with TheGoodRyan yet.
I've spoken to him briefly. I asked him, where he's from. That's where I heard that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's from the East Coast. He's from Maine. That's about all I know about him as of right now. But of course, we're more than happy to have him out here. It's not just Wednesday night fights that we have for Esports Arena Oakland. We're having some weekend events here as well. And the great thing about these weekend events is that we're seeing some faces that we don't always see, right?
Yes.
Again, like we said before, not everybody can come out here for Wednesday evenings. So if we can have something on the weekend, something slightly more reasonable hours, we have plenty of players who are making an effort and trying to come out here and play some games.
Yeah, I mean, like we are in the Bay Area. This is like the tech haven for all these guys. And a lot of these guys are actually like in the tech industry.
Yeah.
So for them to come out on a Wednesday, having work early, Thursday morning is kind of tough. So it's kind of cool that we have it on the weekends now. Some events on the weekends.
Yeah, I mean that's how we got one of our other new big contenders recently. Nephew recently moved out here to Northern California,
Nephew did.
right?
Yeah, that's right. With his uncle, right? Just kidding.
Oh man.
I'm just kidding.
Oh wow. AM Kid is on fire today with all the dad jokes. But yeah, so Nephew came out here. I think it was for a tech job. He had graduated from college. He'd studied computer sciences, and this was the natural place for him to come. And
nice.
He's been really challenging Samurai week after week for who's going to be number 1, number 2. Yeah, some really good games from both of them.
Man, look at that face from ROM, man. He is focused. I feel like he's mad at Street Fighter 5. Just with the way he's looking at the screen right now. And TheGoodRyan, he's kind of nonchalant about things. He's like, oh, wait, I'm playing today?
Yeah. He's like, all right, I'm out here. Let's see what happens. It's a little bit different from back home, but what kind of games are we going to get out here? All right.
Yeah, all right, here we go, guys. We got ROM versus TheGoodRyan.
All right, this is the second lore we're going to have on screen. Let's see how they play different, what kind of different strategies they might have.
TheGoodRyan is crazy. He is crazy. How will ROM contain him? Well, I guess we'll find out right now.
So I was talking to ROM a little bit earlier about this game that he's coming up, and what he said to me was he wants to make this game as boring as possible, right?
Sometimes you gotta play that way.
Yeah, he is not here to give you guys a show. He is not here to make some really hype moments. He just wants to keep the game nice and slow, keep it calm, and don't let TheGoodRyan get any momentum. But honestly, early on, he's already got some momentum. Putting him in the corner like that, no anti-air early on.
Okay, activates from ROM, takes his turn back. Gets him with the crush counter. This where the awkward turn around. Closest stun is TheGoodRyan using the EX Fireball to kind of close out space.
Good whip punish.
What a whip punish from ROM! TheGoodRyan, look at that! The life is just tied up.
What's he gonna do? That's a lot of plus frames to have to deal with.
Oh my god. What's ROM gonna do next? Oh, he catches him with the overhead!
And that's gonna be game 1.
That was enough to close out round 1. TheGoodRyan was showing a little wink to the camera. He's like,
he's ready. ROM is focused though. ROM was not happy about that one.
Ooh, nice whip punish. That crouch median kick to EX scissors. EX bicycle kick. Just kidding. Scissors. I love this neutral from ROM, whipping out these buttons to make sure that GoodRyan is afraid to kind of move forward.
And look at that, 50% health, and he's already in the corner. But TheGoodRyan fighting back, pushing back to mid-screen.
Man, is it TheGoodRyan's turn all the time? What is happening here?
I mean, he definitely burned a lot of bars. Oh, that was definitely unsafe.
That's all right. That's why he activated V-Trigger to make sure he continues to have his turn.
But yeah, so both of these guys, like they want to put on that pressure, and if they really want to extend their pressure, then they can use a bar, right? So Laura can throw out that EX Fireball, Bison can throw out EX Scissor Kicks or something, right? Like you see right there, to try to keep it their turn as much as possible.
Oh my God, he activates! This is so scary when she activates V-Trigger. Look at this, Rob doesn't know what to do here. He's getting smothered.
Oh, but a good slide to get out of the corner.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
And that was enough, and TheGoodRyan takes game 1, man. I feel like as soon as Laura activates V-Trigger, Ron was just backdashing, just trying to get out of the scrambled egg situation. But TheGoodRyan, he's the main chef of the day, man.
Yeah. He really wanted to make some good space between himself and TheGoodRyan, but TheGoodRyan just rushed him down. I think at one point Rom just threw out V-Trigger 2, right? Because V-Trigger 2 is going to pull you back for a second. So if TheGoodRyan had like a mid-range meaty, not something that's completely up in your face, he might pull out of that and hit him. But TheGoodRyan was just so in his face that he hit him out of that anyway.
It was constantly TheGoodRyan's turn. The bad Ryan, actually.
Oh yeah, he's a bad boy. Oh, and a command grab early on.
Uh-oh, catches him there.
Oh, TheGoodRyan definitely hit a lot of people with that stand roundhouse into EX elbow using that one frame, using that one hit of armor. Yeah. It's crazy because it's not even an invincible move, right? Like we see that from Nikali, we see that from Ken players. Oh wow, he gets knocked out of the air grab.
I want a button press counter because I feel like TheGoodRyan was just literally pressing buttons non-stop.
And honestly, he looks really relaxed too.
He's chill, man.
Yeah.
The chill Ryan, actually.
Oh, but he goes for a really crazy confident overhead early on. But honestly, that's not as much of a punish that I think Rom would want.
Yeah, I mean, I think Rom was kind of caught off guard by it as well too. I mean, who does overhead at the beginning of
neutral jump, overhead, neutral jump. All right, is the overhead gonna come again? All right, no, TheGoodRyan just kind of taking it easy.
What a sweep! Oh my God, the janitor.
And are we gonna see an activation in a second? Oh wow, charging up the fireball right in his face.
Charges in his face. Look at this non-stop pressure from TheGoodRyan. Rom just can't find a way out of
again.
this.
Oh wow!
And that's done, and he takes game 2. Let's hope he doesn't mess us up. How can you mess that up, man? Oh my! Look at TheGoodRyan. Look at him.
He's like, I'm feeling good.
He shrugged his shoulders.
This is normal.
He's like, oh yeah, I'm playing.
Yeah, this is exactly what I expect.
Oh my God, his monitor is actually not even on.
Oh wow, he's just pressing buttons the whole time? He's like, I think this is what's happening. I hear sounds.
I know, right? He's like, that's why in his main profile picture he has his eyes closed. He's actually playing.
That's how he plays.
Sound
right?
Round 1.
Oh wow, Rom goes right back in.
Goes right back in. No character select, nothing. All right, good anti-air early on. And this has got to be frustrating too because a couple of rounds, Rom will start off with a 50% lead, and then just like this, right? He'll put him in the corner, and then everything seems fine. But then TheGoodRyan will just get one good hit, activate V-Trigger, and all of a sudden it goes downhill.
I mean, even without V-Trigger, TheGoodRyan is just smothering him, man.
Yeah,
using his bars to stay plus. But okay, here comes Rom. A little bit of momentum on his side. Okay, activates.
All right, good B reversal. Oh, is that going to be enough?
That's going to be enough.
Yep.
There we go, and Rom finally gets around on TheGoodRyan.
TheGoodRyan gives him the nod, saying like, all right, you got one, good for you.
You did good, kid. Oh, EX scissors to get in. Uh-oh, thick throws from Rom, I like it. Changing up his offense just a little bit. Gets him again. Now he's playing TheGoodRyan's game. It's funny, Bison is known for his plus pressure all the time, but I feel like TheGoodRyan is playing a Bison version of Laura.
He really is. He once he gets in like that, he wants to make sure he stays in. He's not afraid to use bar in that kind of situation to make sure he keeps advantage, make sure Rom is just holding down back, right?
What a tech from Rom. Gets him with the overhit. Uh-oh. Oh my God.
Oh, wow, tech's right there.
What a counter hit conversion.
All right, one more guess.
Wow, good defense from Rom here.
And that's going to be the stun.
It wasn't even his turn. He just did the command grab afterwards.
Yeah, Rom is definitely kind of caught off guard right now. He's on the back foot.
Yeah, TheGoodRyan sitting on match point against Rom. I mean, look at this, man. What's happening right now?
He looks a little stressed right now.
Yeah. What? Tries to catch him walking forward. This is the plus pressure I was talking about. But he lets the TheGoodRyan kind of get out a little bit, give him some breathing room. But I feel like with Bison, you got to keep going in. Well, that was a lot of great help.
That was, yeah. All right, so Rom's sitting on a pretty good lead right now. But again, you know, just one more hit, and all of a sudden the TheGoodRyan has V-Trigger, and there it is, right? So how's he gonna get? How's he gonna get his pressure started? Can he activate and just suddenly make this huge comeback one more time?
ROM needs to be careful now because the TheGoodRyan does have V-Trigger on deck. He could activate it just right now, like as I was saying.
Oh, and he goes for the early
overhead. Nice call. He gave a little thumbs up.
He gave a thumbs up?
He gave a thumbs up.
He gave a thumbs up. He said, good job.
He's like, wow, good job. You blocked an overhead? Well, that's the first.
Oh, wow. But I mean, oof. Oof. But you might be right, right?
I mean,
feel
right?
like
no,
3
he
or
blocked
4
like 2.
overheads.
Yeah. Out of like 4, ROM blocked 2 probably.
Yeah. But just right now, he blocked the one that mattered. So all of a sudden, it's 1-2.
That definitely mattered because that was a V-Trigger overhead. He could combo after that.
It was, yeah. But you know, one of the reasons I think TheGoodRyan looks so relaxed right now is because, you know, when you play Laura and you've got the mix-up on point, you're thinking, you know, I can take some damage right now. It's not a big deal. But all the damage I deal to you until I activate V-Trigger, that's just bonus, right?
It's all bonus, all bonus. And you know, like part of the reason why he looks so comfortable because ROM really hasn't checked him of any of his fake strengths or even his command dashes like that. That's negative.
The jump in too, like you see right there, he hasn't checked enough of the jump.
And that's why he's comfortable, and again, he's sitting on match point. Yeah,
this looks really stressful.
If you let a player kind of run over you like that, of course they're going to be comfortable. Like, oh, this guy doesn't know how to defend himself. He can't check anything I'm doing right now. I'm in his head.
Yeah.
He knows it.
Yeah, and then it puts you in a place where you suddenly feel like, man, you know, this guy can put a lot of pressure on me. He can clip me with a lot of buttons. He can deal some pretty good damage. But I can always make the comeback. I can always make that comeback, and I always have that opportunity to just kill him instead of just dealing 50 or 60% damage.
And I hate to say this, I feel like, you know, ROM is not really posing a threat for TheGoodRyan right now, especially on the offense. Okay, activates. There he goes. Oh, doesn't use the V-Trigger 2 Cycle Crusher at all.
Yeah, looks like he's saving it for now.
What if you? Oh, there it is.
He gets the full command grab.
Oh my God, the one-time. Oh, he gets him. TheGoodRyan actually tried to charge in his face again. Do you see that?
Yeah, that was a jump in straight into Fireball. It makes me wonder if maybe if it was a mistake.
TheGoodRyan doesn't make mistakes.
He just makes big reads.
It's happy accidents, pretty much. He is the Bob Ross of Laura's.
I like that. All right, ROM tries to backdash out, gets clipped with the stand here. Good punish on the sweep.
Here comes ROM. This plus pressure.
Good anti-air again.
He needs those anti-air stop side.
And not something like a little crouch jab, like a good crouch fear, saying that you're not going to get him for free. One more? Oh, but okay, never mind. He got it for free that time.
Wait, here comes ROM, though.
All right, here's the activate. All right, what's the mix-up going to be?
Oh, he tried to press the button. TheGoodRyan.
Oh, and the cross-up to close it out.
Gets him with the cross-up the one time he uses it. Oh,
all right.
My God.
I think that one got into TheGoodRyan's head a little bit. He kind of sighed. He sighed he sighed after that. And he was like, all right, that was cute. All right, I don't want to be in this position anymore.
That was cute.
This isn't fun anymore for me.
I like how we're instigating like a big fight.
Oh yeah, of course. You know, let's leave that salt flow.
Yeah, TheGoodRyan's probably saying to himself, "Oh my God, look at this Empress getting."
Man, he's gonna hit me with that weird little cross-up, you know, V-trigger comebacks.
I'm just kidding. TheGoodRyan is not saying that.
No, we are though.
We definitely are.
We're absolutely saying it. But yeah, all of a sudden he's back. It's 2-2.
Wow, just like that.
Yeah.
Came back.
Round 1.
Yeah.
Fight.
He probably uses inner top dog to really come back.
He's praised to the puppy.
You're right.
Yeah. I must make the pup proud.
Yeah.
But yeah. The heavy metal versus the dog, the canine.
He took one look at his shirt and saw the puppy eyes. Please don't lose, ROM.
He's like, I'll do this for you.
But ROM is having a rough time dealing with this Laura.
Oh, wow. All right, I think.
There you go.
All right.
Oh, right back in his face. Oh, no. If he blocked that, that would have been amazing.
Yeah, but still, it gets him out of his face, and it forces TheGoodRyan to try to close that gap again, taking down some more time off the V-trigger, and just smacks him across the face.
The adaptation from ROM right now. Oh my gosh.
That was a determined look on ROM.
He's catching TheGoodRyan pressing all the wrong buttons. He's finally taking his turn back. As I was saying that though, TheGoodRyan kind of pushes his way forward. But they're gonna go for command grab again. It's a go to stun. Oh, there it is. There's the stun. We're going to go down to the final game, Southside.
Yeah. TheGoodRyan taken with a perfect.
Oh my
All right,
god.
the final game, final round.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Who's going to take this? These guys are just slugging it out back and forth, man.
All right, TheGoodRyan got full CA right now. ROM with just about 2 bars.
Oh. Tries to catch him with the roundhouse.
All right, good anti-air, crouch pierce. All right, ROM out of bar, though. What's going to do at this point?
Oh, very slow pace now all of a sudden. TheGoodRyan's not jumping in a lot or using any of the EX fireballs to close space. Never mind.
Another good anti-air. Oh, and catches the dash in with the stand fierce. Throws him into the corner.
This is the slow pace you were talking about. Look
Yeah,
at
exactly.
TheGoodRyan just killing himself right now.
Oh, he dashes one more time and gets a conversion. ROM with the comeback.
Oh
3-2 over TheGoodRyan.
ROM literally dug out of the grave, right?
Yeah.
He took his tombstone and bashed it over TheGoodRyan.
He said, "I am not dead."
Just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that.
That's adaptation right there, though. Like, that's the whole point that we want these players playing each other, so they have the opportunity to see how they play. They have the opportunity to adjust their gameplay. I mean, TheGoodRyan took 4 rounds in a row right at the start.
Back
a quick
to
2-0.
back to back. And TheGoodRyan was feeling himself. I mean, he was like, yeah, just playing Laura. He gave a thumbs up.
Yeah.
But as soon as we saw the second game go down, he gave that big, heavy sigh. He's like, oh, I can't play the way that I want to play now.
Yeah.
Because the ROM was slowed it down. You know, he took his turns finally, right? And he applied the right pressure. That good old Bison pressure.
Yeah, and I think it was that game that he closed out with the cross of V-Trigger Psycho Crusher. Like, that was the game where the momentum had really turned at that point, right? Excuse me. There's a lot of M's right there. There's a lot of M's in that.
Right.
And Bison momentum is
Oh,
quite a mouthful.
Yeah. That's another M, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But